Section 9's Red Hook in the regionals facing Section 1's Walter Panis. And the Red Raiders with the entire student body in tow. At least that's what it felt like. Early goings, Red Hook's defense was going to set up its offense. Patty Parr with the rebound. Will Avis with the easy layup. Parr continues his defensive game and gets called for a foul early in the game. And while the defense continued to dominate, Parr gets called for his second foul in just the first 2 minutes of the game. So Patty Parr would have to take a seat early, but the rest of this well-balanced Red Hook team continues to score. Luke White with the easy layup off the inbound. Panis couldn't get inside, and they couldn't hit their outside shots with consistency. Meanwhile, Red Hook was working it at both ends. Avis finished with 10 points. Panis couldn't connect with its outside shooting. Dennis Hare and company was shooting lights out from everywhere. Nick Mikic beating the buzzer to end the first quarter. Oh, you could feel there was something special in the air. 3-ball from the corner pocket for Colin Bemis. Parr back in the game. He wants to give it off, but then says, "Aw, heck," shoots it and drains it. Dennis Hare finished with 17. Red Hook led 26-16 at the half, and that 10-point lead held up throughout. Red Hook is going to the New York State Final Fours with a 60-46 win over Walter Panis.
I thought the key was defense. I thought we played a great job. We did a great job on their leading scorer, McCall, and I thought that led into our offense a little bit. It feels amazing. I think this is only the third team in Red Hook history who's ever made it to the Final Four. And we feel like we have a great shot of winning it, so we're going there to win.
We got contributions from a lot of different guys. I think we had 4 guys in double figures, and we had 26 points in the first half. And I looked at the book quickly, and I said to my 2 assistants, if this isn't an example of how balanced we are, we scored 26 points and 7 different guys scored. I think we're kind of hard to guard because if you key on one guy, we really have 4 of the guys who can score. Our guys put in a tremendous amount of work, whether it was everyone playing on AAU teams and then numerous summer leagues, the fall league, open gym 3 mornings a week every week of the summer, open gyms on the weekends in the fall, 6 days a week of practice or games. For now we're going on 4 months. It's a long season, but these guys worked for it. And so I said, we're not picking up a ball this weekend. We're going to take the weekend off, and we're going to enjoy this because this doesn't happen very often. With all of the history that Red Hook teams have had, we're only the 3rd team that make it this far. And, we're going to enjoy it. The community's been great. The fan support's been unbelievable. The students, there's even now a new bond with Wallkill students, where Wallkill students are now coming to support us because our students were cheering for Wallkill girls at Johnson City the other night. And people who've been coming to Red Hook games for years are here. They're very supportive. They're loud. I said enjoy it. Enjoy it with the community for the weekend. And when we come in on Monday, then we'll start worrying about whoever it is that we're going to play.